So in 2018, about 6 months after the Black Bay 58 came out, I got scammed by buying a local purchase. I was frustrated with the lineup and saw this come out on Kijiji, which is the Canadian equivalent of Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. I was already on the waiting list, and it was more frustration with the waiting list than the actual idea of saving any money. But he had this posted for about $1,000 less than retail, and had a good story about why there was no box and papers with it. So I thought that I'd go out and take a look, and thinking that I was a better judge of character and watches than I was, I ended up buying it. And it wasn't for a few months until after that that I realized that, everything might not be copacetic with it. I'll try and get a couple of videos as good as I can with my iPhone here anyways, and I'll post a few stills and let people look themselves and see whether they can find out any differences between this and the real thing. And maybe if you own one, it's probably not as difficult as I'm expecting. The frustrating thing for me was it kept perfect time, like chronometer spec, and it was a few months later that I happened to be looking in the forums or looking somewhere, and something came up about a rep version of a Black Bay 58. At the time, obviously knew that reps were around, but I didn't think that they had filtered down to the mid-range like the Tudors, and huge mistake on my part. I didn't realize that they were as high quality and came out as quickly after a model was released. After that point, it was just a nagging thought in the back of my mind that this might not be real. And I didn't really want to know. So I put it in the drawer, and it was getting less and less wrist time, and I was barely taking it out. The aha moment came for me not by opening the case back, but just changing the time on it. And I realized that there was a phantom day date position in there that the actual Tudor does not have. And so as soon as I felt that middle position where I could kind of turn the crown a little bit and there was really no action, I knew right away that this was not the real deal. If you can spot any obvious differences, I'd appreciate your input here. And hopefully this has been useful for people who are in the market, and just a reminder for everyone to do their due diligence. Thanks very much.